It's game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sports. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at your former team, the Bulls. Coming into play, they were winners in Game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
To Levine. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Nets have it. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Levine. And the nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Durant across the timeline. Lead is 2. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. It's Brooklyn's ball. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here's Durant for 2. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Irving with the basketball. They trail by 1. Durant to Hollis Jefferson. Works it. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Irving to Durant. Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
The drive, right to the basket. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Brooklyn with the basketball. Fires the three. Not getting the bounce. Sizing up the defense. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 6. Durant lets it fly. The shot almost. To Markkanen. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Jordan, great pass to set it up. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Durant. Lauri Markkanen with a piece. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. To Markkanen. Cashes in for 2.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Nets have the basketball. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Has a look, gets a look, can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Durant with the basketball up top. Right now, down 7. Curling inside. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Durant across the timeline. They trail by 7. And he hits.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Brooklyn's got it. Lauri Markkanen rejects it. Nets get it back.
Blocking so many shots only gives you...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team down 9. To Hollis Jefferson. Carter comes away with it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Straight on 3. At the 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Young. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Durant. He missed a short one there. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
We make some moves right now. To Durant. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Levine. To Young. 5 on the shot clock. Thaddeus Young. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Durant across the timeline. 14-point deficit. To Markkanen. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Shot by Markkanen, no good. To Dinwiddie. To Durant. Short jumper won't go down. Dunn to Young. Here comes the screen. Zach LaVine. Off the mark. To Dinwiddie. Finish that. Chicago with the possession. Thaddeus Young, defended by Kevin Durant. Probing the defense. Thaddeus Young. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Irving to Durant. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
And counted at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Kevin Durant has it. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down a bundle. To Durant. Now to Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Done. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. For 3, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Dunn. Driving right to the basket. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Durant. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Chicago possession. To Young. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Chris Dunn. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Irving to Durant. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
He connects, had all the time in the world. Easy.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
The drive, right to the stuffs it down with authority. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down. Really, that's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Irving the rebound. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big, and he buries it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Done. To Wendell Carter. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Gets to the basket and scores. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bulls entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game trap. Blocks.
The Chicago Bulls have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
DeAndre Jordan knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Durant. To Jordan. Down low. Zach LaVine. Tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. Especially
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know offensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. KD with the rock. Trying to cash in. Shot by Durant won't go down. The follow won't go either. Another follow, still no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Not go down here. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Kyrie lets it go. Jumpers off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here. That was not an easy look.
Irving to Durant. 4-3. Off the iron. No good. Baseline drop. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that's probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he converts on the free throw. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Irving, down low to Jordan. Won't go. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Irving to Dinwiddie. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's good. And
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
And the free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. Nets have it. Nice pass to set things up. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are you got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Markkanen. Easy path to the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Going to want. On the arc. Can't get the bounce. It's rebounded by Chicago. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the play. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. It's Brooklyn's ball. Probing the defense to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Zach LaVine able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with it because leads can evaporate quickly.
subbing in for both sides. From the painted area, won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Dinwiddie. Fires the three. It's Carter with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Takes stock of the floor. Irving gets it in the left corner. From long range, that's off the side of the rim, short. On the follow, way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Done. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Shot from in close, no good. It goes down. He improvises and scores. Long key from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter. It has been all Bulls. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are...
Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
DeAndre Jordan with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Durant. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
And the finish, slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Markkanen. Down to Young. Kevin Durant pins it. Bulls get it back. And the finish at the rim. Nets reclaim it. Brooklyn with the basketball. To Jordan. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. Misses the first. Good recovery. Hits a second free throw. That's no good. Durant across the timeline. His guys down. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
To Markkanen. Carter. Big finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Bulls with it. Count the basket at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a... You're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Got it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Kyrie Irving, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And count the basket inside.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Irving to Durant. Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Irving. Deep two there, won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
DeAndre Jordan, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Kyrie Irving. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Chicago ball. Nice finish at the rim.
Same old tricks, same bag. Ain't nothing new there.
Irving with the basketball. Down a bundle. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Driving right to the basket. And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan. He was smothered and still gets it to go down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Bulls take this one. They'll take a commanding 2-game-to-none lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls won this matchup with a significant margin. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all of the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. It wasn't a great performance by the
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.